Welcome to Makeup Readings. These are readings that were overflow from Saturday night. So let's read these right now. So the first one is from Sherry, who wants to know, will my body fully heal and will I be able to walk again without my wheelchair? All right. So entertainment purposes only. This is not a medical reading. If you need medical advice, go see a doctor. I'm not a doctor. So, yeah, there's that. So a doctor will be able to give you a much better reading than a random dude on YouTube reading tarot cards. But since you asked, let's go ahead and do an entertainment purposes only reading for this particular question. So let's do part one, which is, will my body fully heal? You do have a Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles shows a basic stability. You have a stability that is growing. You have your body sort of doing what it needs to do, getting where it needs to go. You do have that Knight of Pentacles sort of just saying, hey, we have mobility, we have a level of stability that's coming from that, and a grounding that is going to be there. You have a Four of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles just kind of says that this is something where you are seated, for a while. It's not something obviously miraculously heals or whatnot. This is going to be something that takes a substantial amount of time. The Lover says definitely work with medical professionals. Medical professionals will help you in the healing process. Obviously, you have, physical therapy that will really assist in getting your body back to where it needs to go. Just usual medical professionals that are going to be able to help you out and get this expedited. Because just doing it by yourself, obviously, is not advantageous. You have a lot of professional people that have studied for many years that are going to be able to assist you in getting that moving. So the Lover says make sure that you connect with the right medical people and let them assist you however they can in getting things moving with that. Four of Pentacles does say we're just seated for a little bit. We need that time to heal. We need that time to sort of get back on our feet. Definitely not something we want to rush or try to get through as fast as we can. That just doesn't do us any good at all. That's not really going to be something that's very focused. Overall, the Page of Wands, be careful about your activity when healing. You don't want to overextend anything. Again, that's where medical professionals are going to be very good for you, because they're going to tell you don't do this, do this instead, because a lot of times we think we can do some physical activities, but our body is not going to allow us to do that. So it's not something where you need to sort of, pick up and see where that's going to go. All right. So the second part of the question is walking without a wheelchair. Where are we going to be with that? Is it going to be possible? How long is it going to take? What have you? Let's see what the cards have to say. You do have a lot of good mobility here with this King. This is something where it is sort of up to you as far as it goes, right? We've done the exercises that get us back on our feet. We've done what the physical therapist recommends, what the doctor recommends. The King and the King of Wands, we've taken the actions that are going to help us heal, that are going to help us get back on our feet. And the King of Wands is a difficult king indeed. It just talks about the level of fiery aspect that we need to have, the level of action that we need to do. We can't just sit and hope for the best. Definitely have to strive to get that sort of going. King of Pentacles does talk about, hey, we are ready to sort of build that stability, let our body heal. Once it's healed enough, we're ready to sort of push it a little bit, and obviously following the medical professional's advice. The Knight of Wands, we go from seated to mobility. So I really think that that is a yes. I think that you do have a good chance of walking again, and obviously again for the 100th time, entertainment purposes only, but you have seated into mobility. So that does look good. That is definitely a good sign as far as the reading goes. Hangman, sort of says that this does take time. It's sort of an enlightenment process in the Hangman that we have to go through. We have to make it to the end goal. But just for representation purposes here, as far as the tarot goes, that looks very encouraging indeed. So we'll take it as encouragement. We got Karima is next on the makeup rating. Karima wants to know. Let's see, it's not Karmia, it's Karima. There we go. All right. So typing is not a good skill before I've had my coffee. Who has he told so far? All right. Who have we told so far? Where is the information at? What kind of things are happening? Let's take a look at that and see what kind of results that we get. By the way, we're using the Tasty Tarot. If you want a copy, link in the description to my Tarot Oracle shop. Oh, who have we told? The Five of Wands says they are a little bit conflicted about who to tell. I think that they know that they have to tell the right people, otherwise they're going to get a bad result. You have to be focused on the right people. You have to be focused on this information. The Five of Wands says that they have been a little bit challenged on who they want to tell, who they want to share information to, and they've been kind of picky about where this information goes and what kind of things are going. Overall, I think they've told a friend as well as a relative. We have a little bit of a Five of Cups. I think they told a third person, possibly another friend, that had a bad reaction to the whole thing. But overall, people have been very encouraged. I think they have a friend and a family member that they've told and have been very encouraged by them. Six of Pentacles, a Halloween candy. They've been peculiar about who they handed out to. But when they did hand it out, they did have a good reception for the most part. And again, I think we have a friend and we have a family members so far. Seven of Pentacles says this is something that sort of spreads as we go along. So as it progresses, as it gets more real, as we're sort of excited about where it's going, we're definitely going to share with more. Seven of Pentacles. And I think they're excited about it, but again, they're very kind of picky about who they want to share it with. They're kind of picky about that. And I think they've been getting sort of advice and some good advice on don't make the same mistakes again. Don't do these things again. And I think they've had some good advice in that realm. So that looks pretty good. I think you have some good results from that. All right. And the last makeup reading we have is Lisa. Lisa, I want to know, how does Stephen feel about me? Let's see if Stephen loves me or do they love me not. We'll continue to use the Tasty Tarot for one last reading and see where that is indeed going to take us. All right. Oh, man. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Moon, and the Devil. You know, it feels like that is a physical attraction that progresses into something bigger and better. You have kind of that Devil, right? Maybe this is something not long-term. Maybe this is something for fun, maybe for physical attractiveness, having fun, what have you. The Devil just kind of says this is more of a casual. We're sort of looking at it from a casual perspective. We want to kind of see where it's going to take us. The Moon is where things change, where things get a little bit different. Now our emotions are involved, and we have indeed evolved this to a different level. And I think that different level is something that they want to see where it goes. They want to see what's up. And overall, you have a lot of sort of good feels about this. Six of Wands, so this is a successful venture indeed, because the Two of Wands says we have some expectations about where this is going to go. What is this going to end up as. And I think that it is encouragement and it is going in that direction. And they like to see that overall look and feel here. Six of Wands is a very encouraging card. It talks about sort of having that level of success, having that level of good things going through here. And the Two of Wands just says we're looking forward to advancing this and to get this going. So overall, Steve looks like has some decent feels. And that is it for me. Thank you for your donations. And these were makeup readings for Saturday night.